notice of this meeting has been posted online for at least 72 hours. On March 16th, 2020, Governor Greg Abbott granted a request by Attorney General Ken Paxton to temporarily suspend a limited number of open meetings laws to extent necessary to allow telephonic and video conference meetings in response to the coronavirus COVID-19. In accordance with those suspended rules, the board certifies the following. Although members of the board are not gathered in a central physical location, we do have a quorum in attendance at this meeting by video conference. This meeting is being held by video conference because the convening at the COVID-19 public health emergency. Based on current guidance from federal, state, and county authorities concerning large gatherings and social distancing during the COVID-19 public health emergency, there is no established location for an audience to observe the meeting. However, the live meeting is accessible through both a district link and YouTube link, which were timely and appropriately provided to the public and media as part of the meeting, posted through a news release and via the district's website. As we would at any in-person meeting, members of the public who have followed the standard instructions for registering to speak during the public comment portion will be allowed 5 minutes to speak. All other meeting procedures will adhere to board-adopted procedures to the extent practical. A video recording of this meeting is being made and will be available to the public on the district's website. We will open the meeting with a moment of silence to observe as you feel appropriate. I would also like to extend our appreciation to our students, parents, and staff for all they're doing during this time. Will you please stand and join me with the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and you may be seated. We have no citizens signed up for audience to the patrons tonight, so we will move forward. All right, at this time, I think we have some recognitions, Dr. Randall.
Yes, Madam President, we do have some recognitions tonight.
Tonight we have a very special recognition. Although the board isn't able to celebrate them in person, we would like to highlight and congratulate each of our class of 2020 valedictorians and salutatorians. We'll start with the valedictorian and salutatorian for Lamar Consolidated High School. George Kusa is the valedictorian for the class of 2020 at Lamar Consolidated High School. George will attend the University of Texas and plans to major in electrical and computer engineering. Virginia Liu is Lamar Consolidated High School's class of 2020 salutatorian. Virginia plans to attend Rice University and major in biochemistry. Congratulations to both of these Mustangs for all of their hard work. Next, we would like to congratulate the Val and Sal from Terry High School. The class of 2020 valedictorian for Terry High School is Alexander Agruso. Alexander will attend Texas State University and major in music performance. Terry High School's class of 2020 salutatorian is Marisol Balderas. Marisol will attend Houston Baptist University and plans to major in either history or government. Congratulations to both of these Rangers on all of their accomplishments. Next, please join us in congratulating the Val and Sal at Foster High School. The class of 2020 valedictorian for Foster High School is Iris Ung. Iris will attend Stanford University and plans to major in science, technology, and society, and minor in economics. Foster High School's class of 2020 salutatorian is Chase Albright. Chase will attend Texas A&M University and major in chemical engineering with a minor in computer science. Again, congratulations to both of these Foster Falcons. Next, we'll recognize our George Ranch High School valedictorian and salutatorian. Ramza Kazi is the class of 2020 valedictorian for George Ranch High School. Ramza will attend the University of Texas and major in neuroscience. Inye Melford Spiff Rufus is George Ranch High School's class of 2020 salutatorian. Inye will attend Princeton University and major in biological and chemical engineering. Congratulations to both of these Longhorns. Finally, we celebrate the valedictorian and salutatorian for Fulshire High School. Fulshire High School's class of 2020 valedictorian is Yinvi Boy. Yinvi will attend Rice University and plans to major in either biochemistry or kinesiology. Fulshire High School's class of 2020 salutatorian is Alice Teeper. Alice plans to attend the University of Houston and major in biology. Congratulations to both of these Fulshire Chargers. Again, we want to personally congratulate all of our Vals and Sals for their accomplishments, along with all of their parents. We know how hard all of them have worked for this moment. And Dr. Randall, I know you have some comments as well regarding the class of 2020.
Additionally, I would like to acknowledge and celebrate all of the class of 2020 graduates. We understand this has been a time of uncertainty, especially for our seniors, but we appreciate their accomplishments and support them as they take their next steps in life. Thank you, seniors, for all of your resilience and perseverance through these challenging times. I have no doubt you will all go on to do great things. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
If you want to unmute board, we can give them a clap if you want to. And I have to do a shout out. I know I shouldn't, but one of those salutatorians, Chase Albright, was one of my Danziger dinosaurs once upon a time. So it's very special, but I am very proud of all these seniors and these valedictorians and salutatorians. And yes, they do have a story. They're going to be able to tell their children and their grandchildren about the pandemic of 2020 and their graduation. So they are definitely part of history. So congratulations to them all. And if there's any other board members that wish to chime in, you may go ahead at this time too. No? Okay. All right. Thank you. And thank you, Dr. Randall, for those great words. All right, we will now go down to the approval of the minutes for the April 14th special meeting workshop and our regular board meeting. And when you want to make a motion and second, please say your name so that we can have it on record. So at this time, do I have a motion to approve the minutes of the April 14th, 2020 special board workshop?
I will make a motion. John Welch.
Okay, John Welch makes the motion. Do I have a second?
I second.
Okay, I saw Mandy. Okay, Mandy Ronzell made the second. I have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Or wave your hands at me. There we go. Any opposed? Oh, you know what? Nope. I think I have to take a vote. Sorry. Let's do it the correct way. All right. I'm going to call roll, make sure that we have everybody correctly here. Trustee Bronzell?
Yes.
Say yes. Okay. Trustee Hubenek?
Yes.
Trustee Hunt?
Yes.
Trustee Kaminsky?
Yes.
Trustee Welch?
Yes.
Trustee Williams?
Yes.
And myself, yes. So the motion carries. So let's move on to the April 16, 2020 regular board meeting. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes, please?
I'll make the motion. It's Joy Williams.
Joe Williams makes the motion. Do I have a second? Mr.
Hunt.
Hunt makes the second. So I have a motion and second to approve the minutes for the board meeting. We will now take the vote. Trustee Bronzell?
Yes.
Trustee Hubenek?
Yes.
Trustee Hunt?
Yes.
Trustee Kaminsky?
Yes.
Trustee Welch?
Yes.
Trustee Williams?
Yes.
And myself, yes. The motion passes. All right. We're going to do that portion of the meeting where we have board reports. Do I have any board members that need to have a board report or an event that they've participated in the last month?
Yes.
Mr. Welch, go right ahead.
Okay, so this is a little lighthearted thing. If you can see my background, I had 3 items from the 5 different tracks the other night, and so I took a picture of it and put it on the internet. And to my surprise, today when I was at work, Jerry Kipping from Foster High School delivered me the Foster hat. I just wanted to give him a shout out and thanks, and I just need something from the blue track now.
Okay. The challenge is on, right?
That's right.
Okay. Anything else from any other board members? All right, I just want to reiterate a thank you again to Mr. Rice. Last month, I was able to participate with the Fort Bend Chamber of Commerce. They're part of their education series. They invited me to come in and speak, do a webinar on what was going on with Lamar CISD, especially in the midst of this COVID-19. And of course, when I said yes back in January, February, I had no idea I was going to be talking from my kitchen table, but I appreciated the time and the help from Dr. Randall and Dr. Rockwood, and I think it went over well. And again, anytime we can get information out to the public about what's going on and being transparent about what we're doing, I think it's a great thing. So thank you again for Mr. Rice for including us in that seminar. Is there anything else?
Yes, Kay.
Yes, go ahead, Ms. Kaminsky.
I just wanted to express that I attended the Children at Risk meeting today. It was with the TEA and the Texas Workforce Commission, and there was a lot of talk about partnershiping with the local child cares in trying to come together as to the issues we may be having with the schools opening. And
Okay.
then you and I both, I think we have both attended the TASB training this morning. That was more on personnel issues. And then in the afternoon with the Commissioner of Education, Mike
It was very
Morris.
interesting.
Very interesting, especially the, what was it, the intersectional?
Calendar?
Intersessional calendar, yeah. That was it. Oops, sorry.
All right. Yes, I think a lot of us were on and listening to that today. And again, what they said on both those webinars, what's true today may or may not be true tomorrow, but
Exactly.
it was a lot of wealth of information was given to us today. Anything else from any other board members? Okay. Dr. Randall, do you have any board report today? Any superintendent report?
The only report that I have is just to remind everyone that school doesn't end until June 4th. And so we still have a few days left, but I know that our parents, our students, and our staff, they've all been working extremely hard to make sure that our students, their needs are taken care of. So I want to again say thank you to each and every one of them. And we will certainly continue to work toward graduation and all of those other activities that our kids are looking forward to.
Yes, thank you. Got a couple more weeks. All right. At this time, we are going to form a consent agenda. I will identify each action item by letter and number. If there's any trustee who would like to pull an item from the consent agenda, please let me know so the public is aware. I want to share that the trustees had the opportunity to deliberate on all action items during the virtual workshop meeting held this past Tuesday evening. Interested members of the public can find a video recording of the workshop meeting online at the district's website. I will now go through the action items. And if I go too fast or if there's something that we need to do, please stop me. Okay, we're going to start with action items A, goal 1.
I'd like to pull that, Madam President.
All right. A2, A3, A4, B1, B2, B3, B4, B5.
President, you need to
We need,
5 and 6.
yes, I have that marked. We're going to pull 5 and 6. B7, but I'm going to come back and read that one too. B8, we're going to pull B9, B10, B11, B12, B13, B14, B15, B16, B17, B18, B19, C1, C2. All right, I'm going to go over the consent agenda one more time. We have A, 2, 3, and 4, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, C1 and 2. So at this time, can I have a motion to accept the consent agenda?
I'll make a motion. Catherine Kaminsky.
Catherine Kaminsky makes the motion. Do I have a second? All right, Mr. Welch makes the second. All right, we will be taking a vote by roll call. Trustee Bronzell?
Yes.
Trustee Hubenek?
Yes.
Trustee Hunt?
Yes.
Trustee Kaminsky?
Yes.
Trustee Welch?
Yes.
Trustee Williams?
Yes.
And myself, yes, the motion carries. All right, so we have a consent agenda. Before we move forward, if you'll allow me to go back to our donation. And read that off, and then we will go to the pulled agenda items. We had one donation this month that Carter PTO donated $32,476.43 to purchase a school marquee at Carter Elementary School. And I know that the Carter Coyotes will be excited to see that marquee when they head back to school in the fall. So thank you, PTO, for your hard work and providing the funds so they can have their new marquee. All right, so now we need to move back to goal A1, and I need to have a motion so that we can discuss. Is there? Oh, okay. Ms. Williams, you make a motion. Ms. Bronsell, do you want to second it? All right, so now we can have discussion. It's over the operation of the Fort Bend County Alternative School and Juvenile Justice Alternative Education Program. All right. What did you wish to discuss about this, Mr. Welch?
I didn't necessarily have a discussion item. I just wanted to highlight it. It's not very often we see the JJAEP on the agenda items, and I just wanted to give a little bit of a recognition. I visited this place in October of 2019 with Dr. Melissa Smith, who oversees the Lamar special sites. And I was very impressed with how they run this facility along with the county. And I met several of the Lamar teachers there, but one I wanted to mention specifically was Mr. David Meyer. And he teaches the kids to go in there and do shop skills and woodworking skills. And they actually sell benches and swings and tables to the public. And I just wanted to give a little recognition to them because I never knew about that before I visited it. And I just wanted to let people know that if you're in the area and you have need for one of those items, you could help out this program by going to purchase something there.
Okay, thank you for bringing that to our attention. Anything else or any other comments or questions about this program? All right, then I think we can take our vote. And there'll be a roll call vote. Trustee Bronzell?
Yes.
Trustee Hubenek?
Yes.
Trustee Hunt?
Yes.
Trustee Kaminsky?
Yes.
Trustee Welch?
Yes.
Trustee Williams?
Yes.
And myself, yes, so the motion carries. All right. We also pulled B5, consider approval request for the 2020 historic site exemption qualification for the Simonton School. Do I hear a motion?
Joy Williams will make the motion.
You'll make the motion. Do I hear a second? Well, hearing none, then the item just, I forget what we call it.
Madam Chair, the motion will fail for lack
The
of.
motion fails. Okay.
Sorry,
right. That's okay. No, that's fine. The motion fails. We will then move forward to B6. The discussion and possible action on the request for the 2020 historic site exemption qualification for the Teague Waddle House. Do I hear a motion for that action item? Well, hearing none, we will take no action on that item tonight. All right. The other item we pulled was to consider approval of a nomination of a candidate for position on the Texas Association of School Boards, TASB Board of Directors. Is there anyone that wishes to be nominated for that position or wants to volunteer themselves to be for that position at this time? All right, well, hearing none, then we won't take any action on that item either. Okay, wow. We have moved along rather quickly tonight. I believe we have finished all the action items. Are there any other information items you wish to go back and visit or discuss at this time? Hearing none, then we are going to adjourn at this time to close session to Texas Government Code Sections 551.071, 551.072, 551.074, and 551.082, the Open Meetings Act. And the time now is 7:22. All right, I've been given the okay to proceed. It is now 8:49 and we're coming back from closed session. Do we have a motion from closed session?
Yes, Madam Chairman, I move that the Board of Trustees approve renewal of contracts for administrators and non-administrators who are late hires.
Do I have a second to that motion?
Second it. Hubenek.
Okay, Ms. Bronzell made the motion and Hubenek seconded. I will do roll call vote. Trustee Bronzell,
Yes.
Trustee Hubenek,
Yes.
Trustee Hunt,
Yes.
Trustee Kaminsky,
Yes.
Trustee Welch,
Yes.
Trustee Williams,
Yes.
and myself, yes. The motion carries. All right, at this time, we will continue on to board elections. Let me get that script. All right, we will now proceed with board officers election. The floor is now open for nominations for president. Do I have a nomination for president?
Okay.
Mr. Welch?
Madam President, I'd like to nominate Joy Williams for president.
Second?
All right,
Kay, I would like, I'm not hearing you, Kay. Kay? Hello?
Okay, we can't hear you. I can hear you, Catherine.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
did Ms. Williams, I had to get Ms. Williams to consent. She's frozen now. Oh, well.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
muted.
I consent if you can. hear me.
Okay. I don't know if it's my computer or what. All right. Are there any other nominations?
Yes, Kay, this is Ms. Kaminsky. I would like to nominate Kay Danziger for president.
All right, and I will accept that for right now. All right. Are there any other nominations? All right, there, and we don't have to second a nomination. All right, at this time, since we have 2 nominations, I will do a roll call vote for Joy Williams. And, all right, at the
We lost your audio, Kay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Now you can hear me. Okay, I'm going to do a roll call vote. All right. For President Joy Williams, Mandy Bronzell, how do you vote?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I need. All right, Hubenek
Yes.
and Trustee Hunt,
Yes.
Trustee Kaminsky,
No.
Trustee Welch,
Yes.
Trustee Williams,
Yes.
and, okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and say yes. I'll vote for you. Since, okay, we're not going to take, we have for Trustee Williams, you are now, will be the new president for 2021. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Going on to vice president.
I'd like to nominate,
I need a nomination.
I'd like to nominate Mandy Bronzell.
All right, Ms. Bronzell, do you accept the nomination? Yes. Are there any other nominations?
Yes, Kaminsky, I'd like to nominate Alex Hunt.
Mr. Hunt, do you accept the nomination?
I'm honored, Madam President, but I'm going to defer and I'll be supporting this one myself.
Okay. Are there any other nominations? All right, seeing no other nominations, Ms. Bronzell, then you are vice president. Moving forward to nominations for secretary. Is there a trustee that would like to nominate?
I'd like to nominate Joe Hubenek for secretary, please.
Mr. Hubenek, do you accept the nomination?
Yes.
Oh, good for you. Are there any other nominations for secretary? Seeing none, Mr. Hubenek, you are now secretary. All right. So now, our president is Joy Williams. Mandy Bronzell. And Joe Hubenek, secretary. Can't run out of there too fast now, Joe. You'll have a lot of papers to sign. All right, we need to move forward with a motion that the Board of Trustees authorize the use of the current board-approved signatures on all checks drawn on district accounts for the maximum 90 days to allow the administration time to order new facsimile signature plates for the president of the board, Joy Williams, and the secretary of the board, Joe Hubenek.
Kaminsky, I make a motion to approve the recommendation.
Do I have a second?
Second that. John Welch.
John Welch. All right, we still need to take a roll call vote. Trustee Bronzell,
Yes.
Trustee Hubenek. Yes. Trustee Hunt,
Yes.
Trustee Kaminsky,
Yes.
Trustee Welch,
Yes.
Trustee Williams.
Yes, and I just wanted to say thank you, Ms. Danziger, for your service. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. We always like to know that we're appreciated. And myself, yes. All right. So the motion passes. So everything is, I think, finished on that account. At this time, we need to see if we need any future agenda items for the June. And I believe, Dr. Randall, since we're not going to have SLI, that we can now have board workshop and board meeting in June. Is that correct?
And that's whatever the board's pleasure.
I think we work better, and that's, of course, the new president's call, but I think we work better when we know we have time to go over things. So anyway, does anyone have any future agenda or information items they would like to see on the next board book?
I would like to have it considered that we have a July workshop. And I guess that could be up for discussion.
Do we need to vote on that, or is that more of an information item?
I think that's information.
Okay. Anything else from the board? Okay. I don't know of any.
Okay.
Pardon?
Maybe we would have to vote on that, because then it would have to be
Changed on the
on
calendar?
24. Yeah, we'd have to give a notice because it's a workshop. So we would have to vote on it.
I don't know. Dr. Randall?
It
Is
could,
this just a working workshop and not just a board meeting that you want that next month in July?
I think just the workshop, just so that we can get together to get a better understanding of the August opening and how things are going to be taken care of. Because we won't hear anything then until after the fact.
well, actually, Ms. Kaminsky, we're hoping that at the June meeting, we'll be in a position to kind of give the board a better idea of exactly what the expectations will be for the upcoming year. I don't know that it may be possible that the board will need to meet in July, but I wouldn't necessarily say that it would be just for you to get an update on
Right.
open school.
Right. But if we set it up, we could always cancel it. I'm concerned about how much time do we have to set up the workshop. So if we set it up on June.
One of the things that you can do is it can be listed on the agenda as discussion and action. And then you can discuss it, and then if you feel like that you want to take action on it, you can do that.
Okay, thank you.
And that is always something that the president and Dr. Randall can work through too, to see if the need is going to arise. And if there's going to be enough information to call us back in July, because I know we have 3 meetings in August. I don't know of any other upcoming meetings. I know that there are some parades that are going to happen at the different high schools next week with the seniors. I think we got the calendar on that. I know that I'd been aware of some and asked the principals to give that information so that they could get that out to us. And I don't know if there's anybody else knows of anything else that's coming up before we meet again. And so if not, it is exactly 9 o'clock and our meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.